Okay, I'm a little late today. I was exercising and all that this morning, so what we have on the scans today, we have CRTD, NRDY, KAVL. Let's go ahead and check some of these out. KAVL's our leading gapper though. Not much action. I was watching this one pre-market around 7. Oh, no, not around 7. Actually, no, yeah, 7 a.m. I was watching this one. I don't know. I didn't get to draw any trend lines or anything on it though. So that's what we're doing now. Whether this one can hold its level, no idea. It's gonna have to hold and curl back above 3 for me to be interested. Still out of, not out of my price range, but just not really interested in that low of a price. CNTX, the daily just broke its low here, so that's kind of good. It's good news. We can go ahead and see this for a curl back up. SEAH is popping up on the scans. Everything's kind of choppy or just slow right now. NRDY. ENPH is going on with this stock. Oh. PHUN. PHUN doesn't look too bad. We can potentially see it for the high day or the daily break, which the daily high is 669. I kind of like this for an entry here above its 1 minute high of 520. 5 minute doesn't look bad. Same with the, I'm gonna get in here. The break of the 1 minute high, 516. See if we can get up to sell there. So quick trade there. I kind of sold a little early. I sold at 24. Hasn't broke at 25 yet. There's 27 now, 28. So it could have held a little longer. I like that break though. The quick little pop there. If anything, I'll get in again for another entry above the. Oh, actually, I should have taken bigger size. Now that I think about it, it's not a big mover right now. It has been, these past couple days or last week, it was a big mover, but it's kind of slowed down. Now it's at 34, 35, 36. So definitely could have held a lot longer. My chart's kind of laggy here. Let's see. Another resistance area there. So now we're hitting the 50s. So I definitely sold too soon. So too quick on that, but that's all right. We can definitely get in for another entry here. The next 5 minutes going to open. So high here is 549. So if I got in here at 39, we see the 50 break. Anything that I would like for this one to be a sideways consolidation candle, so that way we can go ahead and get in for the next 1 minute high. Next 1 minute high is 45. So on a pullback here, we can potentially get in for another break. AGRI just got halted actually, but I'm going to focus on this one. AGRI is barely at $3, so a little low for me. Next 5 minutes going to open here though. I could take bigger size on this. I think I'll take a 500 share starter. The next 5 minute. I don't want to see this thing drop though. So I'm going to wait for an entry here. 52 on the time slot, 56, 57. Don't want to see it break its high here. I'm going to get in there. 500 shares for the break of the 1 minute high. Break of 50. See if we can get this back above 55. Don't like that stopping out here. I just got filled there. Now I have a $34 loser. So I definitely could have sold there. I got filled at 48. Could have sold at 55, but I want to see if this thing can rip a little higher. Wasn't the break I was expecting. I was kind of hoping that it would ride its momentum up to about 560 or so. So not the break I was looking for. It's a false break pretty much. We're going to go ahead and wait for another pullback. 10 minutes should open soon. I still want to go for that daily high of 669. See if we can get that that trade there. So nasty rejection here. We're gonna go ahead and wait for a better pullback. So up 10, down 35 now. I could have taken profits up here, but like I said, I wanted to see if it can ride a little higher. I should have taken my entry down here at 30. I definitely had the potential to take an entry here. I just wanted to wait to see if the 1 minute would actually drop towards the last couple seconds of the candle. Now it's pulling back too much though. I don't like to see this. This thing would have to make a move all the way back to 50 for me to be interested, I think. Because that's just kind of a nasty rejection here. Especially if it breaks below VWAP, I'm just not going to be interested in it. High here is 33. So if I sold at 55, I would have a 2-cent offset, so I'd really be selling at 53. If I sold at 53, then I would have made about a 5-cent move here, which would have only been like close to nothing, honestly. So I can get in here once again for the 1 minute high break. The only downside is that the 5 minute looks like kind of trash. And the 1 minute, I guess MACD looks like it wants to curl back down. So this one's probably going to take a while to set up again, unless this thing can just take off here. Then we could potentially see it back to its high. But let's check out our leading gapper. Our leading gapper, it's kind of pulling back here. 5 minute looks kind of gross though, so this thing's probably going to fall, I'm assuming, after this pullback. Small caps are kind of red today. CRTX, WBE's popping up here though. Kind of like that 5 minute candle. BKKT popping up on the scans. Really nice move here. If you guys got in on this, 1 minute pullback here, or VWAP pullback, that would have been solid, because that's a huge move here. Over $1 share in this one candle. Nice 5 minute setup as well. See if this thing can actually get halted. Out of my price range, spreads are kind of big as well. If anything, I'd want to get on a pullback so that way we can go ahead and see a rip to its halt level. 5 minute looks good, 10 minute looks good as well. So let's check out PHUN again. So PHUN is finally breaking lower. It's crossing on the 1 minute MACD. So I felt really confident in the 5 minute break, just because the 1 minute looked like it was going to cross here, but now it's obviously not. I don't know. I thought this had more potential to the upside, just because it was about to cross, but obviously rejected on the MACD on the 5 minute. But now it's also curling on the, or it's crossing on the 1 minute. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait for this one to set up. If not, it's kind of just done today. Let's go back to BKKT. It's about a 15-cent spread on this one, just about, I'd say. 15 to 20. Next 1 minute high here is 17. I would like to take a trade on this. I don't know if I want to take it though, because it's out of my price range. So if I was to take an entry, it's right here, 2308. I'd be going for the high here of 2342. So there's 08. So then I'd stop out. So this would have been a loss, because it would hit my stop loss already. So maybe this next 1 minute might actually do it, but this one's kind of just rejecting its level. It kind of looks like it's curling back down on the 1 minute MACD as well. So maybe this thing needs to pull back a little more, but that would have definitely been a loss if I took that. BBLN. NRDY, PHUN just crossing the 1 minute. If the next 5 or 10 minute can set up properly, like if we can see a break on the 10 minute and then it pop back up to about 5, we can probably see a rip through 5 once more. But this thing would have to like curl, and then how high it would go, I have no idea. I think this thing would probably just hit its resistance levels here of 520, maybe 530, and then just reject. GRTS. See what Facebook's doing. So today I was gonna actually buy Facebook, but I clearly didn't. So because it had a massive sell-off yesterday, I was actually gonna buy puts because I sold my position here, for it to pop up through VWAP or pop up through its 200 like that. I had a feeling, judging by the hourly candles, I think the hourly, if not 30-minute, I could tell like, oh, this is probably gonna reject. So definitely would have been a bigger day yesterday if I took that puts position, but I don't know. I heard something that Facebook's trading with Wall Street Bets right now. Like Wall Street Bets is messing with this one, so I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to get in it. HUDI halting going down. KAVL sideways still. BBLN sideways. CNTX rejecting. Nothing good today. So unfortunately, I could have had a bigger winner on PHUN here. Could have also made some small profit here. Could have finished the day up, I'm guessing, around $30 if I would have just taken this profit, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna adjust my offset as well. Instead of it being 2 cents, I might put it back to 1 or just flat. We'll see if that works, but I don't know. I've never had a problem getting filled when I had it on like a 1 cent offset. So I don't remember why I changed it. I think it was because the really volatile stocks, I just wanted to sell quicker. So I think I might have it to a 1 cent offset just to save myself a little bit of money here. But we'll have to see. I'll go on the back end sometime this week and try to fix that. AGRI is popping up here. So quick break through 3 to about 325, and now it's back down to 3, rejecting that level. And GN also popping on the scans. I like this VWAP break though. It's about to cross in its 5 minute. Looks solid. This can potentially go on a halt too. Kind of low on volume for me though. 2 cent spread, which is not bad at all. I like the 5 minute and 10 minute. 5 minutes about to cross here in the next 1 minute candle. I don't know. I think this one's way too light on volume right now. BTNR. Oh. Has a huge gap fill here to 485. So it's almost there, about 20 cents away. We could potentially see that gap fill. The next 5 minutes going to open here. It has to pull back for me though. Honestly, I think I might just stop today with the $35 loss because there's nothing popping on the scans. It really sucks I have to take this loss too because I could have sold. I was in the green. I could have sold, but I didn't want to sell too quick. I definitely want to see this thing move, but I don't know. I don't think I sold in a bad spot here, but in hindsight, looking at how how much it moved all the way to 50. I was like, oh, it got stuck at 25 for a second. I just didn't want to hold it. I don't want to risk what happened here on this trade, so I just sold it. Next thing you know, it actually rips all the way to 550, and I was like, Jesus. So on this one, I was expecting a similar move. I got sideways consolidation how I wanted. Could have definitely taken an earlier entry here, but I just hesitated, and I didn't want to buy the dip too early for the last couple seconds to flush on me. So I wanted to get it on the next 1 minute candle. I got in for the break of this 1 minute high. Got that break. Got it by like what, 7 cents. I have a 2 cent offset, so it would have been a 5 cent move there. And I just didn't sell it, so I was hoping that this thing could break through 60 and break a little better than that, but obviously not. So huge support here at 78. See if they move or they continue to hold this level. They're getting bought out here. So there's a break of 78. So yeah, if this thing's gonna really make a move to the upside, it's gonna have to bounce here, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. So let's check what else is popping up. SOL, IN, BBLN, BTNR, ANGR, or no, AGNR, I think. No, I'm wrong again. I don't remember the stock. It's whatever. Sol's the only one that's really popping right now. So with that being said, I think I'm just going to close it up for today. I'm going to take this $35 loss. Kind of sucks to give back profit. I was green for a little bit, $10 there. But overall, not a bad loss. I took a little bigger size than I normally would just because I didn't expect it to move so much. I took a 7 cent loss here, which isn't so bad. But, it's with 500 shares compared to 300, which I had over here a 6 cent winner compared to a 7 cent loser on a 500 share position. It's way larger than what I actually made. So I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see some more momentum so that we can go ahead and take some more, better trades and hopefully work on our hesitation skills here, our emotions. Definitely need to control my emotions. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make a trade review this weekend. I know it's barely, what day is it today? Wednesday. So this weekend I'm going to come out with a trade review for the month because we already hit a month in the account. Today is the second day of the new month, and we're going to go over the results and what exactly happened. So that being said, see you guys tomorrow.